We are a global company, and we will see further on what this means. We are in the IT solutions business. We are not providing only separate pieces of puzzle. We are trying to provide to the clients a kind of wide range of services, starting with the IT help desk and ending with more sophisticated IT services. From our perspective, in order to be global, you have to have a global presence. It's not 100% mandatory from the theoretical perspective, but still, presence is something that leads to the global. And you have to be able to utilize the resources in order to extract the best from resources that are all over the places. This might be to act as virtual teams, use the current infrastructure which is available and act as virtual teams. You can use the knowledge of somebody that is remotely at thousands of kilometers in order to solve the problems that you have in a specific site. And this is very important in order to move from a local company to a global company. You have to be able to extract from the resources the best you can. In order to get the best of the resources, you need to have the right infrastructure in place. And again, in order to build the infrastructure, you need partnership, you need alliances, you need to have the consistency across the infrastructure in order to make the global model work. And partners and alliances, during the description of the other topics we've discussed. And you have to have a delivery model, a global delivery model that enables the global business. There are customers which are served transparently for them from many locations. Another example is even Romania. Romania itself is a kind of partner with Brussels, and we are working in what we are calling blended solution. It's working together using the same platforms and being a virtual team in order to deliver value to the customer. And this is not only on the customer side. We have virtual teams and we are working together in this type of blended solution approach. Even inside the company, I can do certain services in Romania for my colleagues in US or in Brussels or whatever. So this is the way that the companies should leverage their resources in order to get the maximum return of investment. It's a solution that should enable the people to work no matter they are. If today I have a visitor from US, that visitor will feel in our offices like his home. So he can work from the desk in Romania exactly the same as he's working from the desk in the United States. The same with Brussels, and in the future the same with Asia Pacific or with South America. This is very important, and we need global partnership and alliances in order to do this. You can have these ingredients, but if you don't have a global delivery model which should be consistent and which should enable the customer to be served exactly the same, no matter if it's served from Devonport, Iowa, or Southfield, Michigan, or Bucharest, you are not global in front of that customer.
So this is very interesting, because not only are you creating broken solutions, they come together. I congratulate you, and I'm very interested. Now I would have the great pleasure to give the floor to Mrs. Ankara Harasim, Executive Director of the American Chamber of Commerce and CHAM.
The topic which we chose today as part of this session to the strategic alliances is looking at the relationship between corporations, business associations and non-governmental organizations. But in this equation, the government plays an important role. So in my remarks, you will see that I couldn't avoid to make references to the role that government and government agencies should play in the realization of this strategic alliance. If organizations are transparent, the nature of and reasons for transactions are clear and understandable. Everyone is openly accountable to someone else, a manager, a regulator, a board of directors, advisory board, shareholders, or public officials. The legislation to drive forward Europe's economy made a reference to the Lisbon European Council when the European head of state and government made a commitment to make the European Union the most competitive and dynamic knowledge-based economy in the world by 2010. So non-profits often have a lot of experience developing a list of companies that may have caused a particular social problem in order to apply public pressure on those companies to change.